Today we're going to be going through how to set up shifts within Cloud Biometry. To set up a shift, we're going to navigate to the left pane under the Manage section and select the Shifts option. Once on the Shift page, we're going to navigate to the Create Shift option in the top right corner. This will take us to the new Shift page where we can begin creating the shift. The first thing we'll have to do is give the shift a name and put in the start and end times for each day that the shift starts. Once we've added all the shift start and end times, we can move on to the below section that shows the shift rounding rules. The first shift rounding rule says select number of minutes for the in punch to be rounded forward to shift start time, which options we have are 15, 30, 45, and 60 minutes before start time. These mean that whatever rule we have it set to will round the beginning calculation time to the shift start time. So for example, if we have it set to 15 minutes before the shift start time, and our shift start time is set to 5 a.m., if the employee clocks in between 4:45 a.m. and 5 a.m., it will begin their calculation at 5 a.m. The select number of minutes for the out punch to be rounded back to shift end time refers to the end time of the shift and any punches that are being made after that time. We have 15, 30, 45, and 60 minutes available. So for example, if we have 15 minutes turned on for this rule and the employee is supposed to be clocking out at 2 p.m., but they clock out from 2 to 2:15, it will end calculating their time at 2 p.m. Please keep in mind that these times will adhere to the minutes specifically, and if the employee does not punch in or out within the minute rules, then it will just clock them in whenever that time was. So for example, if we have 15 minutes set for this shift start time to be rounded forward to, then if an employee clocks in at 4:40 a.m., it will begin calculating their time at 4:40 a.m. rather than 5 a.m. because they have not met that 15-minute rule. Moving on to the second set, select number of minutes for the in punch to be rounded back to shift start time. This acts as a sort of grace period for the employee, and 5, 10, and 15 minutes are available for this option. So if we have 5 minutes turned on, in this scenario, the employee can clock in from 5 a.m. until 5:05 a.m., and it will begin calculating their time at 5 a.m. The select number of minutes for the out punch to be rounded forward to shift end time is also a grace period for the end or out punch for the day. So 5, 10, and 15 minutes are available for this one as well. And so in this scenario, if this employee clocks out at 1:55 p.m., then it will push their time until 2 p.m. and end calculating there. We'll set these based on what we would like our times to be. We can set a note as well if you would like, based on your preference, and save. Once the shift is created, then we do need to assign it to the employee. So we can do that by navigating to the left panel under the Manage section and select Employees. On this page, we're going to select the employee that we would like to assign the shift to and go to the Edit button for them. Under the Shift dropdown, we'll select that and choose the shift that we've just created, and then save. Once we've done that, then the shift rounding rules and shift adherence will apply to the employee going forward. Please keep in mind that this will not adjust any previous punches for that employee. If you have questions, please feel free to reach out to us via email at support@cloudbiometry.com or reach out via phone at 888-860-2535.